That boy is Benny Hanna. That boy is Benny Hanna.
Week 7 of the 9450 League is about to be underway here at Alvernia University as the Reading Rebels take the court and they're ready to take on the San Diego Sharks here on the 9450 YouTube network channel. Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Baxter. Good for you to be along with us here today. The Rebels are back after a 2-game road trip where they split a pair. Saturday on the 11th was an overtime win against the Jersey Shore Breaks, where the Rebels' Anthony Lee had an immaculate game. He played 56 minutes of it and had 41 points to go along with it. The night after, they went to Baltimore and they dropped a really tough one to the Rhythm. But again, Anthony Lee 19, Myquan Tucker helped him out with 20, and then Evan Hinson exploded for a quick 29. So they did snap that little losing streak that they were on going into the road trip as the Sharks win the tip. But now they're looking to get their footing back here, as like I said, they did split that pair, but the monkey on the proverbial back of that losing streak is finally snapped for them as the Sharks moving things quickly here. That's Trace Dimoff on the layup. He can't get it to go. Evan Hinson got the rebound, and here comes Miles Carter. Carter gets it back over to Hinson. He got a screen from Lee, and he takes it right into the paint. Misses the layup. Sharks coming up on the fast break. This is Josh Harrison on the ball. He swings it all the way around to the corner. Dimoff in the corner. A. Lee on him. Dishes it out to the corner for 3. Nutter off the front iron. No dice. Hinson, his second rebound already. Here comes Carter. Carter double behind the back. Quick screen from Goodwin. Looking for something. Picked up. Finds it all the way across. Hinson. He pulls. Off the front iron. Goodwin leading the league in rebounds. Gets his first of the night. Tried to get it inside, but that one was kicked. It's Julio Gaidi on the kickball there. It's going to stay with the Rebels. Hinson's on the inbound. He gets it into Carter. Carter gets it to Lee. Mid-range shot. 1 and 2 bounces, and it finally falls for Anthony Lee. Who else to start the scoring for the Rebels? Top 5 in the league in scoring is Anthony Lee. He's also one of the leading minutes getters. Second in the league in whole minutes. And now he's playing some tough defense on Nutter. And they're going to say he stepped out on the baseline. Turnover for the Rebels. In favor of the Rebels, I should say. This is Carter bringing things up. He's met by Josh Harrison. Goes right, pushed right. Puts the shoulder down. Tough layup and finishes it. Calling for the M1, but not getting it. Miles Carter. Backcourt starting out high here for the Rebels. They got the first 4 on the night. A. Lee from mid and Miles Carter with a nice tough finish on the layup. Dimoff steps into a deep 3 and can't get it. This is Anthony Lee on the rebound now. Fast break opportunity. Here come the Rebels. Lee, crossover move. Picked up his dribble. They wanted to call it travel, but didn't. A. Lee gets the 3. No good. No rebound. It was tipped by Tucker. Ended up in the hands of Gaidi. Now this is Dimoff. Dimoff finds Harrison, who pulls it. Off the back iron. Long rebound got by Anthony Lee. This is Tucker. Tucker steps in and pulls it. And drills it. Myquan Tucker starting out early from the logo. It's an early 7-0 run for the Rebels to start this first quarter. Sharks trying to get something going offensively here. Josh Harrison looking to get it going for the Sharks as he finds a cutting Gaidi. And there's a whistle and a foul.
Reading foul, number 2, Shaq Goodwin.
Shaq Goodwin gets his first of the game.
San Diego, number 13, Julio Giddy.
Julio Giddy's going to go to the line here now. First one's up, off the back iron. Coming into this game, the last time we saw San Diego play was actually against the Rebels. It was the 29th of March. We're all the way here in April now, and they're getting their first bit of action in the month. It was a win for them on that night, as Gaidi splits a pair. Bringing things up is Miles Carter. Gets a screen from Goodwin. Quick defensive switch. Gaidi on Carter into the corner. Hinson. Count it. Evan Hinson picking up where he left off after his 29-point outing with a long 3. And Dimoff and 1. moving quickly down the floor was Trace Dimoff and the San Diego Sharks. Drills the three, and Goodwin already with his second foul. And the Sharks are almost back into this game after a massive three-point play. If he makes this, it's only a 5-point lead for the Rebels. 8:55 to go in this first quarter. Causwell checks in for the first time as Goodwin's in foul trouble here. And a 4-point play opportunity converted for Trace Dimoff. Bringing it up as usual, Carter. He gets a screen from Causwell. Kicks it over to Tucker, but it's just to his left. Turnover for the Rebels, going back to the way of the Sharks. Harrison to bring it up.
Make some noise, sound like your defense ready.
Or excuse me, that's Jelani Mitchell that was bringing it up. My apologies. Guidy steps in. Solid defense from Causwell, but they're going to say that one went off of him, I guess? Well, credit Causwell with the defense. They're going to say he got a hand on it as well, so I guess credit him with a block, too. This stays here with the Sharks. Dimoff swings it over. Nutter, he drives. Up and under, can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound, ends up with Guidy. Mitchell, count it. Jelani Mitchell, his first three of the game. 10-8 now, the lead for the Rebels. Causwell on the ball, he gets it over to Tucker. Double team on Tucker. Causwell finds a cut in Carter, and that's a goaltend. That's Carter's second bucket of the game. The recovery defense from the Sharks was sharp, but it was too late. The ball was already through the net by the time it was knocked out, honestly. Dimoff, he went up and down, but the ref didn't call it. Can't get the three to go. Jelani Mitchell got the long rebound. Carter playing defense on him. Long pass to Nutter, cross court, gets it into Mitchell. Inside look, Guidy got the ball tipped from him. It was tipped by Anthony Lee right into Julio Getty. And it went out of bounds, and now it's going back the way of the Rebels. Carter bringing it up. Tucker, he finds Causwell, top of the key, three, off the front of the iron. Long pass, and Getty doing a little too much. A long, fast break opportunity. The pass was to Getty, and he just tipped it, trying to find Dimoff, who would have had a trailing three-point opportunity, but it went out of bounds instead. Anthony Lee tries his three. He can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound, it ends up with Nutter and the Sharks. Working on Hinson, driving in, step back, move to Guidy, driving in, cutting, and he's fouled. You can give the foul to Nolan Causwell. And now going to the line, looking for his first couple points of the night, Javon Nutter. Got some substitutions here now, as both Jelani Mitchell and Josh Harrison coming out and checking in for their first few minutes. Quagredich and Bernard Johnson. And he gets them both. Out of bounds. It's going with the Sharks? All right then. 12-10 lead for the Rebels. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Rolling through. They're going to call a travel. And we got a timeout here. Looks like it's called by the Rebels. They're going to talk some things over. And we'll be right back with some first quarter action here on the 9450 network.
That boy is Benny Hanna.
We are almost halfway through this first quarter. It's a 12-10 game. The Rebels have started out hot on offense, and then the Sharks came back after a huge 4-point play from Trace Dimoff. And I wouldn't say they've been rolling, but they've been making things really difficult for the Rebels since then. If you're just joining us here, my name's Ryan Baxter. We're here at Alvernia University for Week 7 of the 9450 Basketball League. The Rebels are taking on, the Reading Rebels are taking on the San Diego Sharks. Hinson backing down Nutter in the post. Spin, fader, no dice. Long rebound there, that's Gredic. And he gets it over to Johnson. Oh, this is Gredic, excuse me. Give Bernard Johnson the rebound, that's Quad Gredic bringing it up, and now it finds itself back to Bernard Johnson, who pulls a three early. Couple bounces, can't get it to go. Coswell got the rebound. Carter is out on the break. And stepping into a long three. Not drilling it though, Nolan Coswell. Tough rebound, Myquan Tucker found Hinson, no dice. It was a tough rebound for Tucker, and he found a wide open Hinson, just couldn't find the bottom of the basket. Bringing things up is Gredic. Behind the back, look, Getty. Couldn't get him, couldn't find him there. Getting it back to Gredic, almost stealing it was Carter. Into the corner, Dimoff. Front iron, no good. Long, not long rebound, but a tough rebound for Nolan Coswell. Up to Tucker, catch and shoot, three, no dice. Put back rebound, good though for Evan Hinson. Right place, right time there for Evan Hinson as he gets the nice putback lay to extend the Rebels' lead to 4. Getty on the ball, looking for Gredic, and he gets it to him, and he is fouled. Miles Carter playing an aggressive brand of defense here, trying his very best not to give Quad Gredic any sort of space. Checking back in for the Sharks is going to be Jelani Mitchell. Trace Dimoff is going to get a breather. This is Gredic on the ball. He drives left, kicks it out to Nutter, who pulls it. No good off the front iron. Coswell, another board. Here comes Tucker. Tucker gets it to Lee. Lee pulls and hits it. Anthony Lee, 4-3. That's something you're accustomed to if you're a Rebels faithful out there. He's got 5 on the night, matching Evan Hinson for leading the team. Getting something going was Mitchell. He tried to find a cutting Javon Nutter. Bernard wanted to shoot it, thought better of it. Johnson steps in. That was a great patience. He just couldn't get it to fall. Anthony Lee with the rebound. Hinson to Lee. Lee to Tucker. Tucker for 3. No good. Coswell trying to get it, but Getty ends up with it. Jelani Mitchell to bring things up.
Help Reggie make some noise.
Gets a tough screen. Anthony Lee on him. Shoving him to the ground was Getty. Into the corner, Nutter. Misses everything, an air ball. Here comes Carter, and he's fouled. Give the foul to Javon Nutter.
San Diego foul number 0, Javon Nutter.
7-point advantage, just under 4 minutes to go for the Rebels. And going to the line, shooting is Miles Carter.
Number 20, Miles Carter.
A clear path foul, I believe, is what was being called here. Free throws up. Got it. Carter draws this free throw, and which he does. He is now the leading scorer for the Rebels tonight with 6. Maintaining possession are the Rebels. Hinson's gonna inbound here. This is Carter getting the ball off that inbound. Directing traffic, Miles Carter. Quick crossover move, trying to get around Greenwich. He gets into the lane. Coswell went up to throw it down, but can't get it. But he is fouled. Julio Getty is gonna be booked for the foul there. Going to the line for 2 is Nolan Coswell. First free throw for the former Southern Indiana baller. No dice. Looking for his first point of the night, and he can't get it there off back iron. 0 for 2 goes Nolan Coswell. Bringing things up, Bernard Johnson. Gets a screen from Getty. Pulls the 3 and drills it. He was one of their leading scorers the last time we saw him play here in Reading. So not surprising that he's getting things going as Lee tries to respond. No dice that time. Getting the rebound was Harrison. All the way across court. Nutter off the back iron. Long rebound, Miles Carter. Almost got it stolen, but he maintains possession. Someone's got to be open. He's got 2 guys in front of him. Dishing it down low to Coswell. Coswell trying to work on Getty. Spin move. Going up again. It's a go. Coswell. Big man finesse. From the big 6'11" center. Sharks trying to respond. Mitchell count it. He's got 5 on the night, does Jelani Mitchell. Tucker working in the post, and 1! Myquan Tucker hit a beautiful post spin on Josh Harrison, and he's going to the line to convert 1 more.
The bucket is good for number 30, Myquan Tucker.
Tucker has been one of the leading scorers this season on the Rebels side. The free throw's up. Rolls right in. He's got 6 on the night now, does Tucker.
Reggie's gonna stomp.
Drilled the 3 earlier, and then just got a nice little M1 opportunity. Trying to get it inside to Getty, no dice, but staying with it. San Diego. timeout on the floor here. We'll take a quick break for that timeout. We'll be right back on the 94-50 Basketball Network. 24-15 is the score. Rebels out front.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter. Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown.
Or be the one who stops an attack. Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
.216 to go as the Rebels hold a 9-point lead, 24-15 over the San Diego Sharks. Once again, my name is Ryan Baxter, and we're live on the 94-50 YouTube channel. As driving in and trying to get the shot up, Harrison, he kicks it back out. Jelani Mitchell, who lost the ball, was tipped out by Tucker. Into the hands of Carter, into the driving hands of Anthony Lee, who gets the layup to go. Moving fast are the Sharks, trying to get a tough layup, no dice. Josh Harrison on the shot. This is Miles Carter. He finds Coswell. Another three attempt. No dice. The rebounds for Josh Harrison. He finds Bernard Johnson. Johnson a couple hezzies and floats it off the backboard. No good. Gets his own rebound. He finds Harrison. No good. Or Mitchell, excuse me. Carter. Tough lay, finish, and one. Carter going to the line for one more. Jelani Mitchell picking up the foul.
San Diego foul number 2, Jelani Mitchell.
Back into the game is Javon Nutter. Harrison's gonna get a break. Carter to convert the M1, he does. He's got 9. Johnson bringing things up for the Sharks. A 14-point advantage for those Rebels. As Johnson trying to work in, he's swinging it around into Kredich. Kredich step back move on Carter, mid-range, no dice. Long rebound Tucker, he finds Anthony Lee off the board. Lee gets it low to Coswell. Coswell working on a mismatch here. Using every bit of that strength, bodying him and getting the baskets. He's got 4 on the night after showing every bit of that strength. And a technical foul has been called on Coswell. After he got the layup, he tipped the ball out of bounds to the inbounder, but it just so happened to look like he tipped it disrespectfully to the fallen Shark, and I don't think that was the case there. Coswell is pleading his case here to be like it was a misunderstanding. And nevertheless, the Sharks got a chance at the line, and ball don't lie.
The shot for San Diego, number 15, Bernard Johnson.
It was Johnson on the technical free throw. Couldn't get it to go. All the way back down the other end, Nutter inbounds it to Gredic. Carter meets him all the way up the court. And it's stolen by Carter. No, it's not. A whistle was blown all the way on the other side of the floor here. It puts the Sharks in the bonus, and now they're gonna be getting free throws for every foul for the remaining 41 seconds that we have here. First free throw up for Gredic, got it.
At the line for the San Diego Redding. Entering the game for Redding, number 0.
Getting his first couple of minutes is Jalen Scott, as Carter's got to sit. Trying to go 2 for 2, he does just that. It's his first 2. Jalen Scott bringing it up into the corner. It was Lee down low to Causewell. Causewell gets it to Scott, who pulls it. No dice. No dice on the rebound either for Causewell. It was Getty getting it. Nutter working on Tucker. Up and under, got it. Beautiful finish, Javon Nutter. He had a skying Nolan Causewell jumping right in front of him, so hats off to him for being able to sink it. Lee trying to work it in, he does.
Number 23, Anthony Lee.
Anthony Lee with another bucket. He's got 9 in the quarter now as well. Him and Miles Carter sharing the scoring load here more often than not for the Rebels to start. Just a tick under 5 seconds to go. Gredic gets it. He gets a screen from Nutter. Pulls it. Off the back iron and no good. Anthony Lee wanted to chuck it, but the buzzer already sounded. The Rebels are out to a 14-point advantage as we head to the second quarter. Stay tuned here on the 9450 YouTube network for that second quarter. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
That boy is Benny Hanna.
getting things back and going for the second quarter here. Rebels up on that 14-point lead. Looks like Shaq Fritz has entered the game for the first time here for the Rebels as well, as Jalen Scott drives in and gets the tough layup to go. Wow, what a finish. Scott's first two coming in this second quarter. He got his first couple of minutes, a few minutes ago actually. Came in after Miles Carter got a foul. Trevon Code into the game for the first time as well for the Rebels. Quick three, Johnson off the front iron, no good. Long rebound is to Getty. Gredic out at the top of the key. He gets a screen from Nutter. Driving left, wanting to shoot and kicking it out to the corner. Swinging it back out to Johnson. Almost got it stolen, recovered. Floaties, no good. Fritz got the rebound there. Here comes Scott. Quick few dribble moves, crossover into the lane. Too long, too strong. Out on the fast break, here come the Sharks. Tough finish. That's Bernard Johnson, his second of the night. Code bringing the ball up, kicking it into the corner. Tucker driving baseline, getting it inside to Shaq Fritz. No whistle. Never mind, there's the whistle. That was one of the later whistles they could have had, and it came from, again, on the other side of the court here, not from the referee on the baseline. The foul's going to go on Javon Nutter and send Shaq Fritz to the line here.
On the line for Reading, number 17, Shaq Fritz.
And in the grand scheme of things, I'm just glad that there wasn't any serious injury that came there for Javon Nutter, because plays like that, when they go up and under, are incredibly dangerous. So again, I'm just more than happy that he's able to continue playing here. As Fritz to the line, first one's good. Checking back in for the Sharks, Trace Dimoff. In case you didn't see some of that first quarter action, it was Dimoff who pretty much got things going for the Sharks in that first quarter. They went on a little run as Fritz splits a pair at the line there. But it was his 4-point play that kind of sparked things for the Sharks. They brought it to within 2. And then whatever happened with the Rebels, they locked in. And it's just been all Rebels since the first quarter. Driving in, Nutter blocked. Shaq Fritz. Out on the fast break, Code into Tucker. Reverse lay is good to go.
Number 30, Tucker.
The quick play after the Shaq Fritz block. Transition offense key for the Rebels. Screen by Getty. It was Gredic on the ball, kicking it to Mitchell on the wing. Can't get it to go. Lee got the board. Here's Code. Mid-range. Blocked. Jelani Mitchell with great defense. Euro step and finish. I'm not sure what the whistle was for, but give Jelani Mitchell the basket. And it looks like we have a timeout here on the floor. 9:28 and counting to go here in this second quarter. The Rebels still up by 15. We'll be right back here, ladies and gentlemen.
Rebels fans, if you're looking for a great smoothie or something fresh, be sure to visit our friend.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter. Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
Saying never actually is.
9:28 to go in the first half here. Rebels up by 15 and moving quickly are those Rebels. Scott got the inbound and fired it right over to Anthony Lee. Working on Dimoff, spins in off the side of the backboard, can't get it to go. Out on the fast break, behind the back feed, Dimoff didn't take the three, but instead going to the line now, Josh Harrison. Seems to be a little discussion between Dimoff and the head coach over there. I'm not sure if he's upset or what, but doesn't seem happy. Regardless of that, Josh Harrison's at the line looking for his first points, gets the first one. Harrison looking to go 2 for 2 and cut it to a 13-point lead. He does. Scott moving quick again into Tucker. Can't get the layup to go. Got his own rebound and converts that one. So you can scratch the assist to Jalen Scott, but Myquan Tucker walks away with the bucket regardless. Into the corner, Dimoff. Half spin going baseline, can't get it to go. A-Lee tripped. Accidental tripping there for Trace Dimoff, but either way, it's a foul. It's going to stay with the Rebels here. But again, glad nobody was hurt and also very clearly unintentional there. I didn't think Lee saw him on the ground there. And then we just got it tangled. Tucker, wide open. No good off the front iron. The rebound was for Mitchell. Greenwich kicks it to Harrison. Harrison drives, tipped by Lee. Nutter ends up with it for 3. No good. Rebound Scott. All the way up to Tucker. Half spin into the post. Blocked. That one blocked by Jelani Mitchell all the way. And that one blocked by Shaq Fritz. Right off the backboard. Tucker in the corner. He's on the sideline. Change of possession after change of possession after change of possession. No baskets for either side here. The defense has been stifling here for this first part of the second quarter. Greenwich drives in. He's fouled. He can't convert, though. Foul's going to go on Jalen Scott.
His first at the line for San Diego.
At the line for 2, Qua Greenwich.
Reading fans, don't make it easy for him at the line. Make some noise. Make Reading a tough place to play.
Drilling the first one, the Philadelphia native. Splitting a pair, though, is Qua Greenwich, the Philly Flyer. Scott on the ball. He's got Dimoff in front of him. Over to Tucker, kicking it over to Anthony Lee. Lee working it in, over to Tucker. Tucker pulls. No dice. Can't get it to go. Greenwich bringing things up again here for the Sharks. Working on Coswell. Pull back into the corner. Dimoff. Count it. It's his first point since the 4-point play. He's got 7. And it's an 11-point lead now for the Rebels. Into the corner, Tucker going baseline. Oh my God! It's a shame that that doesn't count. Oh my God. I agree, Myquan.
Come on, Reading fans, your team needs
Just yelling in frustration after that one. Getting an absolute poster jam was Myquan Tucker. And he's fouled. He gets the foul called on him now, too. These last 30 seconds have not been kind to number 30, Myquan Tucker.
at the line for San Diego, number 8, Qua Greenwich.
Back at the free throw line, Qua Greenwich. He split a pair the last time we saw him at the line. getting the first one. Second one's up and got it. 2 for 2 that time for Quack Redditch. This is Scott. Code back to Scott to Lee. Pump fake. This time Scott pulls it. Long three. He got it. That's 5 points for Jalen Scott. They're all in this second quarter, but it gets the lead back up to 12 points. Gredic working on Code. Crossover. Into the corner. Dimoff. Fires over to Nutter. Nutter working on Fritz. Crossover. Wanted the shot. Didn't take it. Dimoff now. Takes it in. And that one blocked. No. Whoa. Fritz gets the whistle blown on him after another clean blocks, what it looked like at least anyway. But after this timeout, we're going to have Trace Dimoff going to the line for the Sharks. We'll be right back with those free throw attempts.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on a sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter. Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. Or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
We're back at Alvernia University. 43-31 is the lead for the Rebels. Trace Dimoff is going to go to the line after a controversial whistle on Shaq Fritz, excuse me. After what looked like an incredibly clean block from the big man, Trace Dimoff is going to go to the line. Got the first one to go. Dimoff, as stated, had that 4-point play in the first quarter. Gets them both to go here. You can give him 9 on the night. Here comes Scott. Scott inside Code. Trying to get it tipped in, no dice. It was tipped twice that time. It was Fritz and Tucker on the tips. Into the corner again, Dimoff. Back iron. Rebound Code. Fast break, Quan Tucker! It wasn't the poster that we saw a second ago, but getting the fast break jam, Quan Tucker. Quick three, Johnson off the back iron. Fritz board. Here comes Scott. Scott, mid-range jumper. Front iron roll, rebound, nope. Offensive foul. They're going to say Fritz went over the back there, or they're going to say it was a push-off. Odd. But back in the bonus are those Rebels. And it looks like we're going to get Dimoff back at the line.
Ready foul number 17, Shaq Fritz is third.
Fritz has 3 fouls here. And 2 of them are rather controversial.
At the line for San Diego, number 2, Jelani Mitchell.
It's Jelani Mitchell going to the line. First one's up, and it's good. Now checking back in, Nolan Coswell as Fritz finds himself in foul trouble. Mitchell converts both free throws. He's got 9. Jalen Scott bringing things up for the Rebels. Driving right. And he's fouled now going to the line. I guess you could call that one a bit of a makeup call here.
San Diego foul number 8, Claude Gredick.
The foul's on Gredick. It's on the floor though, so no free throws for the Rebels. Scott on the inbound. He finds Anthony Lee driving in, getting it to go.
Number 23, Anthony.
It's his first bucket in the second quarter here for the Rebels' leading scorer on the season. Up top, driving in Johnson, Euro step, got it to go, and 1. And again, the foul coming from completely behind the play instead of on the baseline up front here where it should have been called. But either way, Bernard Johnson is back to the line. Another M1 chance here. Johnson's up, got it to go. 9-point advantage for the Rebels. Scott brings it up, finds Tucker cutting, gets the quick hook shot to go. He's got 8 in the quarter, does Myquan Tucker. Up top, Dimoff, he drives in, floaties, no good. Here comes Code after the rebound from Coswell. Taking it in all the way, he's fouled. Trevon Coe going to the line now.
Foul number 2, Jelani Mitchell, his second at the line for
It's
Red.
Jelani Mitchell picking up the foul as Trevon Coe goes to the line looking for his first couple of points of the night. First free throw of the night for Code is good. 12 points now, the advantage for your Rebels. Live here at Alvernia University for week 7 of the 94-50 Basketball League. 1 for 2 at the line goes Trevon Code. Moving up the court is Gredick. Gredick drives, gets it to Dimoff. Dimoff working around, he takes it inside and he's not rejected, but the shot is altered, tipped out to Bernard Johnson. Dimoff in the corner, off the front iron, Tucker got the board. Scott out on the rebound after the outlet pass. Jalen Scott, no good. Dimoff got the rebound. No whistle. It's a clear path foul on Myquan Tucker.
Number 30, Myquan Tucker, his first.
It's Tucker's first foul of the game, but it sends Dimoff to the line as he makes the first one. Checking into the game for the Rebels, both Evan Hinson and Shaq Goodwin. As Tucker gets a break, along with Trevon Code.
If you have a stack in your hand, you can still stop your feet. Those are just the rules.
Dimoff trying to go 2 for 2. Rolls right out, split as a pair. It's kind of funny if you take in stats on the stat book, the way that Dimoff has been scoring the second quarter. He started with a 3, then got a layup, and then 1 point. So it's just coming up 3-2. Actually, his whole line, 4-3-2-1. I think that's kind of funny. So logically, he shouldn't be scoring anymore if that's how we're going to be doing it. But I'm probably sure that that's not how we're going to be doing things. Seems to be one of their prime shooting options. So into the corner, Nutter got it to go. He's taking a couple of those, and he finally gets one to fall, does Javon Nutter. It's an 8-point advantage the Rebels have. Scott, beautiful step back, got it to go. 7 points for Jalen Scott. Greenwich working on Scott, he steps it back. Nutter's got Goodwin in front of him. Takes him to the left, going up, can't get it to go. Carswell got the rebound. Scott gets it to Lee. Lee to Scott. Offensive foul? The foul's gonna go on Anthony Lee.
Number 23, Anthony Lee.
Going the other way now, it's gonna go for the Sharks. Checking in for his first couple of minutes, it's Chris Patton.
All right, Reading fans, make some noise.
Getty back into the game. We haven't seen him in a minute. He gets the ball over to Gredick. Gredick's got Hinson in front of him. Going left. Quick behind the back, through the legs. Midi, no good. And they called a foul on a box out here on Shaq Goodwin. Back at the line. Ball don't lie.
Number 2, Shaq Goodwin, his third.
A controversial night for the officials here. As soon as Goodwin gets into the game, he's got to come back out. And it's a shame. He's one of the leading rebounders in the league, and he can barely play because the whistle is just absolutely blasted on him. Splitting a pair that time. He's got 2 on the night. He split a pair earlier as well. Hinson working down low. Double team here now. Lobbed up. Looked like he was trying to get it to Carswell. Hinson in the corner for 3. Count it! Evan Hinson, his second 3 of the game. Dimoff. He gets it over to Greenwich. Greenwich working in, trying to drive in on Carswell over the big man, rolls right in. What a friendly roll. 7 points for Greenwich. As Scott works it inside, he finds Carswell. Patton pulls it, no dice. Rebound by Fritz, he's fouled. Getty is acting like that might have been the most controversial call of the night. I beg to differ. It's Shaq Fritz going to the line here. Shaq Fritz split a pair earlier in this quarter. First one's up. No dice. Bernard Johnson checking back into the game here. It looks like Dimoff's going to get that breather. Trying to split another pair at the line, Shaq Fritz. 2:12 to go in the first half here at Alvernia University. Second one's up. Rolls right in. That's 2 on the night for Shaq Fritz. Quad Greenwich working on Patton. Drives in, spin. There's been a whistle blown on Nolan Carswell, and I couldn't tell you for what. but Quagredich is at the line. As that one rolls right in. Gredich with another free throw. Coswell not happy with the officiating that we've seen so far. I don't think most of the players are. Hard screen there as Gredich tries to get around him. No dice there. Pulling it is Johnson off the front iron. Long rebound there for Gady. Reset the shot clock. Count it, Javon Nutter. That's Nutter's second three. As we had to reset the shot clock there, it was a little bit of miscommunication. As the lead's down to 7 here for the Rebels. 1:32 to go. Hinson to inbound things. Patton, Scott, Coswell, Fritz, and Hinson. That's the 5 for the Rebels. Hinson pulls it. I think that one got tipped on the shot. Getty got the rebound into the corner. Nutter, no dice. Tipped up, rebound to Coswell. Wanted a long outlet there, couldn't find anybody. He found Scott instead. Out to Hinson, pulls it. No dice. Rebound for Mitchell. Mitchell takes it in himself. Tipped in and jammed. Javon Nutter with a nasty putback jam. And it cuts the lead to 5 with under a minute in the first half. Hinson drives. Up and under lay, no good, no whistle. Pulling Bernard Johnson. Rolls out. All the way down the court, Shaq Fritz kicks it to Hinson. Hinson is working around. He finds it to Hatton, who pulls it. That one got tipped. Shot clock still on here with just over 20 seconds to go. And a timeout here for the Sharks. The final 19 seconds of this first half coming right up for you when we come right back on the 9450 Sports Network. Stay tuned, everybody.
Big shout out to Whiskers Barbershop, proud supporters of Rebels basketball and the local community.
That boy is Benny Hanna.
.2 seconds left to be specific. The shot clock is still on here for the Sharks as they get another offensive possession before the end of the half here. Quagredich looks like he's going to be willing to take the last couple of seconds off the clock. Patton on him. Screen left. Inside, Getty into the corner. Johnson pulls it. No dice. This one doesn't count. But a good defensive possession to end the first half here as the Rebels hold a 5-point lead. And we'll be back with that second half on the 9450 Sports Network. Stay tuned, everybody.
Those Sharks, 51. Your Reading Rebels.
That boy is Benny Hanna. That boy is Benny Hanna. is Benny Hanna. That boy is Benny Hanna. That boy is Benny Hanna.
Second half action just about to begin here on the 9450 network. 56-51, a 5-point lead for the Reading Rebels live here at Alvernia University. My name is Ryan Baxter. Thank you for joining us from wherever you are tonight. And let's all hope and pray for a cleaner half of second half basketball here, because the Whistles were quite active in that first half. Inside to Goodwin. He couldn't get the shot, but he kicked it to Hinson. He got the shot up, but he couldn't get it to go. Rebound to the Sharks. Here comes Greenwich. Greenwich, one of the leading scorers for the Sharks in that first half. He gets it over to Dimoff. Driving in on Hinson. He kicks it back out. Greenwich drives on Carter. Spin move. Rims right out. Goodwin gets a rebound. Carter got the pass from Lee. Drives inside, tough layup, can't get the finish. Ball ended up on the ground there for a second. Greenwich picked up his dribble, he found Getty. Gets it back over to Greenwich. Screen left, he drives. Into the corner, Nutter. No dice, but a foul. The foul's going to go on Myquan Tucker, and it's going to send Javon Nutter to the line. 4-3.
Number 0, Javon Nutter.
Javon Nutter's got 12 on the night as he misses the first one.
Make some noise, Reading.
Still 2 more chances for Javon Nutter, and he missed the second one too. Let's see if he can convert one here. The third free throw. No dice. 0 for 3 goes Javon Nutter. Carter got a screen from Lee. He's got a double team. Shaq Goodwin inside. Nice and easy.
Number 2, Shaq.
It's Shaq Goodwin's first bucket of the game. He's been in a little bit of foul trouble, hence why we haven't been able to say his name too much here tonight. This is Mitchell on the ball. He drives baseline, meets Shaq Goodwin, can't get it to go. Tip up, can't get that one either. Here comes Carter, he's out on the break. Myquan Tucker rises, gets the floaty to go.
Number 30, Myquan Tucker.
It's 16 on the night for Myquan Tucker. It's his first points of the second half here. Rebels lead is up to 9. Double team down low, Dimoff in the corner. No dice, front iron. Rebound Getty. He tried to pass it out, but he passed it right off of Carter's abdomen there. Inside, Goodwin tipped away by Nutter. Fast break opportunity, got it to go. Quad Greenwich.
Number 8, Quad Greenwich.
Hinson the one bringing things up here for the Rebels. Looking for something, Tucker in the corner, he shoots it, can't drill it. The other way, come the Sharks. Here's Greenwich on the ball. Definitely got a flair for the dribbles. He puts up a floater, can't get it. Tucker with an athletic rebound, and he's out on the break. He got it stolen, but no whistle. Goodwin's got 2 down there, playing solid defense, but that's all he could do.
Number 0, Javon Nutter.
Nutter got his bucket to go. It's a 5-point lead for those Rebels. Lee, screen and 3. Count it!
Number 23,
Anthony Lee from way downtown.
Lee for 3.
Lead back up to 8 for the Rebels.
Make noise for your defense.
It's 14 now for Anthony Lee and a layup there for Greenwich.
Number 8, Quad Greenwich.
12 points for Greenwich as Hinson pulls. He gets it to go.
Number 33, Evan.
11 for Evan Hinson. Back into double figures after a great performance his last night out. Last time out, I should say, not last night. 3, Mitchell, no dice. Goodwin couldn't get the board. It was tipped into Anthony Lee's hands. Out on the fast break come the Rebels. Hinson feeling it, drills it! Evan Hinson, heat check, and the Sharks need a timeout. Evan Hinson extends the Rebels' lead to 12. And we got a timeout here, a full one here. 8:03 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back on the 9450 network.
That boy is Benny Hanna. .03 to go in the third quarter.
12-point advantage for those Rebels. As Bernard Johnson finds himself back into the game here. Step back midi, no good, off the front iron. Rebound for Carter. Hinson out on the break after that huge three. Got it to go. The hot hand, Evan Hinson. 8 points in the third quarter.
Make some noise for your defense, Reading fans.
Sharks trying to respond here on offense. Goodwin takes a long step back here with Getty at the top of the key. Bernard shoots it off the front iron again. Tucker got it. He dishes it over to Miles Carter. Carter dishes it low to Tucker. Tucker got it tipped and stolen. Behind the back for Greenwich. Dishes it over. Greenwich gets it back and then back over. This is Mitchell. Long. We'll call it a pass. It ended up with Bernard Johnson, and he was able to convert it. It was actually an offensive rebound putback, but it looked like a pretty solid alley-oop opportunity almost. A. Lee got a screen. He gets it into Goodwin. And there. What should have been a foul is going to be a jump ball. Anthony Lee had complete possession of the ball, and Bernard Johnson kind of just fell on top of him. There shouldn't be a jump ball. It should be a foul on Johnson, and it should be Rebels ball. And they got it right. All right. They talked it over and got it right. It seems like there's still some discussions going on here. Still some discussions here. It's not heated discussions, but they're discussions nonetheless. Anthony Lee to inbound here, 6:41 to go in the third. Stolen by Greenwich. It's Greenwich and Tucker. Good patience from Greenwich as he got Tucker in the air. 6 in the quarter for Quan Greenwich. Carter got a screen from Goodwin, mid-range, got it. 11 points on the game for the point guard. This is Johnson. He gets a screen from Getty, drives in, kicks it out to Greenwich. Greenwich back to him. Johnson working on Lee, drives middle, gets the shot up, rolls right out. Getty got the rebound, but his shot was long. It was tipped out of the hands of Carter, and the layup good by Greenwich. 8 in the quarter for Greenwich. Whistle surprisingly silent on that. Carter dribbling on Johnson, got a screen from Goodwin, finds Hinson. Hinson trying to get a screen as well, but it's stolen by Getty all by himself, and he throws down the jam. And another timeout here on the floor as the Rebels are looking to talk things over now. It's a 12-point advantage for those Rebels. We'll be right back after the timeout.
That boy is Benny Hanna.
Ball inbounded to Miles Carter, and we are back underway in the third quarter, 5.5 minutes to go. Carter takes it in, all can't get the finish. Almost a beautiful scoop layup there, all the way out on the fast break, and a tough finish there for Josh Harrison. 4 points, or 6 points the advantage now for the Rebels. Hinson, Carter, Lee, pulls it, can't get it. Bernard Johnson got the rebound. Long find to Josh Harrison, and he gets it. Now it's a 4-point advantage for the Rebels. Carter dribbling up. Hinson down to Tucker. Over the head pass to Goodwin. Mid-range, no good. Goodwin got it, and he got that one to go.
Number 2, Shaq Goodwin.
Shaq Goodwin, as mentioned a couple of times, the league leader in rebounds, averages about 12 and a half a night. Drive for Johnson, he got it to go. And a technical foul called.
15, Bernard Johnson.
It's a technical foul, I'm not sure on who. It's either on Johnson or...
Technical foul, San Diego, number 8, Quad Reddick.
It's on Quad Reddick.
Number 23, Anthony Lee.
Anthony Lee to shoot the free throws here. First one good. Or the free throw, excuse me, not the free throws. It's another one for Ant. .15 on the night for the Rebels' leading scorer. Carter bringing things up after the technical, 4:19 to go. Inbound, stolen. It got to Lee, and that pass was stolen by Getty. Over to Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound, Hinson. Here comes Carter. Carter bringing things up. He's met by Johnson. A screen. Inbound to Long. It just went right through the hands of Goodwin there. A little too much mustard on that pass from Carter, it looked like. As Carter picks up defense on Johnson. Johnson tries to dribble around him, got it tipped. Tucker came away with it. And that one's gonna be a jump ball.
We've got a jump ball.
Getting to watch Myquan Tucker jump, that'll be fun. 3:40 to go. It's still a 5-point lead for the Rebels. We are live at Alvernia University for the 9450 Basketball League. Once again, my name's Ryan Baxter. Thank you for joining us here tonight. An exciting night of basketball here. The Rebels were up by as much as 18 at certain points. But the Sharks have been able to fight, whether you wanted to give it an advantage to some of the whistles blown or just the overall play for those Sharks. But nevertheless, they've been battling and fighting whether the whistle's gone their way or not. Same thing with the Rebels, but the grip for the Sharks has been fantastic. Goodwin gets the ball. Finds Hinson. Hinson to Lee. Pump fake. Steps in for 2. Can't get it. Just missed. Gredick on the ball, bringing it up. He finds Johnson. He drives in on Tucker. Spin move. Can't convert the layup. He gets it up to Tucker after the rebound. Dig Goodwin. Carter almost lost the dribble. Dribbles around, gets it over to him. Hinson now pulls back. Spins baseline, goes up, and he's fouled. It's Julio Gady getting the foul.
San Diego foul number 13, Julio Gady, his 3rd.
At the line, shooting 2 is going to be Evan Hinson. First one up for Hinson. No dice off the back iron. former Austin Pay University.
Rebels fans, we would like to thank our
Splits a
co-sponsor,
pair.
K-Rico Latin Dance Company. Follow them on Instagram at K-Rico Latin Dance.
Just under 3 to go here in this third quarter. Greenwich drives, it's tipped. It was Myquan Tucker who got that one tipped. And inbounding in front of the Sharks bench, Jelani Mitchell.
Rebels fans, make some noise for your defense.
Inbounded to Harrison. Harrison working on Henson. Harrison takes a step back, shoots it, misses everything. It's 2:35 to go here in the third quarter now. It's a slim 6-point lead for the Reading Rebels. Miles Carter brings things up. He's directing traffic. Evan Henson come to give it a screen left. Gets it over to him. Henson pulls. Rims out. Henson the hot hand this quarter. Couldn't get that one to go. All the way on the other end. Foul. The foul's going to go on Miles Carter.
20 Miles Carter, his third.
And it's going to send Jelani Mitchell to the line for 2.
For San Diego, number 2, Jelani Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 9 on the night here for San Diego so far, and it looks like a couple of subs getting ready to come in for the Rebels. Looks like Jalen Scott and Nolan Coswell are at the scorer's table. First free throw good for Mitchell.
Jalen Scott, number 21, Nolan Coswell.
Scott and Coswell check in. Goodwin and Carter check out. And now back in as well, Javon Nutter, as he checks in for Bernard Johnson. That one coming for the Sharks. Looking to go 2 for 2 at the line, Jelani Mitchell, and he does. 11 on the night for Mitchell. Scott bringing things up now. His first time of the second half. He got it back out to Henson. Dribbled into the middle, found nothing. Got it back out to Henson. Steps in for mid. Got it. Remaining the hot hand this third quarter is Evan Henson. He's got 9 in the quarter. 16 overall. Gredick looking for something into the corner. Nutter down low. Getty, the patience and the whistle. It got Coswell and Myquan Tucker jumping. The foul's going to be given to Tucker. It's been a patient low post offense for the Sharks when they've gotten it down there. They're definitely not rushing their shots. And now going to the line. It's the former University of Montevallo man, Julio Gaiti, showing that the bank is open on Friday nights here in Reading. Got the second one to go. Thursday nights, excuse me. Scott bringing things up, under a minute and a half now. Coswell got it, over to Henson. Over to Lee, pulls it, and hits it. Anthony Lee, per usual, another three-pointer. Greenwich, wide open paint. He's got 10 in the quarter to Squad Gredick. Jalen Scott bringing things up, officially under a minute here in the quarter. Shot clock still on. Jalen Scott dribbling things around here. Almost got the ball stolen. He does get the ball stolen. Coswell. It's good defense for Coswell, and he's down on the other end. Coswell took a spill on the other end of the court there. It was a 2-on-1 fast break opportunity with Harrison And Nutter being the ones down the court here for the Sharks. And they were able to convert the layup, and while he's getting attended to, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back on the 9450 network.
That boy is Benny Hanna.
Fortunately, Nolan Coswell was able to walk off under his own power. It looks like he's okay. Might have just banged his knee a little bit on that one, but he's over there at the front of the bench ready to come back in. 82-79 is the score. Inside to Fritz. Wanted to jam it, but he got the layup to go. So it's a good basket for Shaq Fritz. Shot clock turned off now here. 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. Mitchell trying to dribble around Hinson. Kicks it back out. This is Gady. Gady gets it to Gredick. Gredick working on Fritz. Over to Nutter. Nutter pulls. Count it. Javon Nutter cuts the lead to 2 as we head to this fourth quarter. 84-82 lead for the Rebels. And we'll be right back with that fourth quarter coverage. Stay tuned, everybody.
To another game in 2026.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter. Never knew how strong I was. I never thought this would be my commute.
I figured I'd never get out of my hometown. Or be the one who stops an attack.
Joining the Navy sounds crazy. Saying never actually is.
Fourth quarter action just about underway here on the 9450 network, where the Reading Rebels hold a 2-point lead over the San Diego Sharks live here at Alvernia University. Thank you once again for joining us here tonight. My name is Ryan Baxter. I'm giving you commentary for the Reading Rebels on the 9450 Basketball League. Quad Gredic had an immaculate third quarter for those San Diego Sharks. He had 10. And Javon Nutter ended the quarter with a huge buzzer beater three-pointer that may just get the momentum going for the Sharks. Gredic on the ball, kicks it into the corner. This is Dimoff. Up top, Harrison, he pulls it. Got it. This is the Sharks' first lead of the game. Scott drives, he's blocked. The rebound by Gredic. Out on the break, Harrison. No dice. Rebound for Shaq Fritz. Here comes Scott. Scott almost got it stolen by the trailing Harrison. Driving in, Lee. Anthony Lee threw up a circus shot. I think that foul was on the floor regardless, but the fact that he almost made that was absolutely ridiculous. Hinson to inbound in front of the Rebels fan base. He gets it inbounded to Scott. Scott tried to get it inside. It was tipped, but he got it back. Lee wide open. Rims just out. Hinson got it to go. Hinson continues his good game here. He had an electric third quarter for the Rebels as well, and it carries over here in the start of the fourth.
If your Rebels score 100 points or more in this game, you get 50.
Nutter pulls. Short of everything. Got it to Hinson. Hinson pulls it back to the corner. Dribbles around Scott. Scott pulls it and hits it. It's his first point since the second quarter, and it gets him into double figures. He's got 10, and the Rebels' lead is back up to 4. Driving in, Gredic up and under move. It was tipped out by Goodwin. Tipped to Lee, then tipped back to Goodwin, then somehow tipped back to Lee and going to the Rebels. Scott, heat check. No good, front iron, got his own rebound. Great hustle play and got it to go. 5 points in the quarter as the Sharks need a timeout to discuss things here. 9:52 in the fourth quarter left to go. 91-85 lead for those Rebels. Stay tuned for these last 10 minutes, folks.
All right, fans, it's the fourth quarter, and I need...
That boy is Benny Hanna.
Just under 10 minutes to go. 9:52 to be specific in the quarter. The Sharks inbound after the timeout as the Rebels went on a little run there right before that timeout. It's Gady on the ball. Fritz in front of him. Gets it over to Trace Dimoff and then finds Gredick. He gets it over to Harrison. Harrison drives, scoop lay, no good. Rebound Goodwin. Scott gets the ball. He takes it himself. No good. Fritz got the jam.
Number 17.
Shaq Fritz cleans it up and throws it down. Right place, right time for Shaq Fritz, and he was able to throw down a massive two-handed jam. 6 seconds on the shot clock. 3, 2. Gredick got the shot up. He can't get it. Rebound Fritz. Here comes Scott. All the way to the corner. Lee. Lee drives. Tough shot and one! Anthony Lee with a chance at 3.
San Diego foul number 9. Trace Dimoff, his second.
Anthony Lee in the midst of a 50, 40, 90 shooting season, showing you exactly why.
Bernard Johnson and number 2, Jelani Mitchell. At the line trying to complete
Bernard Johnson checks back in, as well as Jelani Mitchell. For the Sharks, as Lee tries to convert the M1, which he does. Mitchell bringing up the ball here for the Sharks. Nutter gets it. He's been hot from behind the arc. Gredick, he gets it over to Johnson, who loses it. Almost lost it again. Going the way of the Rebels. Hinson and Mitchell were fighting for possession, and the last hand on it was Jelani Mitchell. It's going back to the Rebels. They got the lead back up to 11. Scott on the ball, pulls it. No good. Long rebound, Jelani Mitchell. He finds Gredick. Bringing it up into the corner. Johnson, count it. Bringing it back up for the Rebels, Jalen Scott. He gets it over to Goodwin. Goodwin to Lee. Gets it up top. Fritz. A. Lee drives. Takes it. No good. They're going to say that foul was on the floor, so no free throws here for A. Lee. Hinson to inbound in front of the Rebels bench. Got it to Goodwin. Goodwin gets it to Scott. Scott drives in. Floaties. Got it to go. Would have been fine with Fritz on the follow, but nevertheless, Scott gets a floaty to fall. Gredick's bringing the ball up here. Getting inside for a big jam. Julio Guidi. Jalen Scott, he gets it over to Goodwin. Goodwin inside, Fritz. Got it rejected, wow. What a block there from Javon Nutter. Got it to Johnson. Johnson wanted to shoot it, but Anthony Lee got right up on him to protect the shot. Double team now in the corner, gets it over to Nutter. Getting it back up top, this is Gredick. Hinson in front of him. Working it down low, driving, stepping in, gets it back out. Nutter steps in, into the corner again. This is Mitchell, he got it. Jelani Mitchell gets another 3 to go here. And quickly down the other way, Anthony Lee converting the layup.
Number 23, Anthony Lee.
And it looks like there's a timeout on the floor here as Nutter looks to be holding the back of his leg, like his hamstring area. He may have pulled something there, but we got a timeout on the floor here. The Rebels have eclipsed 100, and it's a 7-point lead here for those Rebels. We'll be right back with the rest of the fourth quarter.
boys Benny Hanna.
.6:31 to go in the fourth quarter. The Rebels have eclipsed the 100 here, and it's a 7-point lead. 100-93 as the Sharks inbound the ball. Into the corner, nobody there, pulling the three, and not converting it was Harrison. The rebound, though, by Guidi. Floater, no dice. Guidi got to tip it out there. Goodwin got the rebound. Scott bringing it up. He got it tipped out. Goodwin, or not Goodwin, Tucker. Hinson, out top Scott. Scott resetting things here. 4 seconds. Back out to Tucker. Last second shot. Drills it. Marquand Tucker from way downtown gets his first three-pointer of the fourth quarter. What a shot from Tucker with the shot clock winding down. Greenwich is somehow fouled by A. Lee.
Ready foul number 23, Anthony Lee, his third at the line for San Diego. Number 8, Quag.
It looked like Anthony Lee had his hands straight up there when Quag Redditch went up for the layup, but nevertheless, back at the line shooting two. The leading scorer on the night for these Sharks, Quag Redditch.
Scored 100 points. That means you get 15% off at Chef David's by showing the Chef David's post at checkout. Don't forget to stop by and claim
So far
your
on the
reward.
night, Redditch has 18. If he converts both of these, he'll be in the 20-point mark. First one up, good to go. 19 for the Philly Flyer. Redditch is up and got it to go. 2 for 2 for Quag Redditch. Scott bringing things up here, gets it over to Anthony Lee. Lee gets it over to Goodwin. Couple screens set for Myquan Tucker, who drives inside. Goodwin, no dice, it's tipped. I think that got tipped by the Sharks. After a couple conversations, they got it right. It was tipped by the Sharks, and the Rebels will maintain possession. Hinson to inbound things in front of the coaches here on the Rebels bench. Got it to Scott. Scott drives in. He got it ripped from him. It was Harrison with the steal. Finds himself in the corner. Drives past Lee. Goes for Goodwin into the other corner. That's Mitchell. And they have to reset. Johnson drives on Hinson. Gets through him. And one. Bernard Johnson going to the line for one more after getting some contact from Evan Hinson.
Hinson, his first at the line for San Diego, number 15, Bernard Johnson.
Johnson's got 14 on the night after that layup. If he converts the M1, it'll be 15. He does. 6 in the quarter for him. Scott bringing things up as the clock has just now gotten under 5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Driving in Scott. No whistle as Scott was hacked on the arm there by Harrison. They're just gonna say he tipped it out and the ball's gonna go back to the Sharks. Back into the game now, Miles Carter, as Scott's gonna get a minute after that very controversial call there from these officials.
The defense needs to stop running.
Here comes Greenwich. Greenwich gets it back up top to Harrison. Driving in on Tucker, tried to get it inside to Guidi, can't get it. Finds itself back with Harrison, off the leg of Goodwin. It's gonna stay here with the Sharks for now. Underneath the basket, inbounding is Mitchell. "13 seconds on the shot clock, 4:34 in total to go in the game. Gets it into Guidi. Johnson drives on Lee, puts the shoulder into him, and he's fouled again by Goodwin.
Reading foul number 2, Shaq Goodwin, his 4th.
That's 4 on the big man Goodwin.
At the line for
And back at the line is Bernard Johnson. Both teams 2 fouls away from entering the bonus here, as Johnson is here trying to cut the lead to 3 as he makes the first one to cut it to 4.
I need more cowbell, Reggie.
Trying to go 2 for 2 and continue his impressive night. He does. Bernard Johnson. 17 for him. Carter brought it up. He gets it to Lee. And it was tough defense from Guidi. But the pass went a little long, and it's going to go right back to the Sharks.
They need you to get loud. They need you to
Couple of
support.
tough offensive possessions in a row here now for the Rebels, as they're trying to maintain some form of momentum to stop these Sharks, who have been roaring back since the start of the 4th. Bernard Johnson can't tie it up on the 3 that time. Goodwin got the rebound, and here comes Carter. Carter takes it in to a trailing Goodwin. He finds Hinson. Drives past him. Floaty's got it to go. 4 points in the quarter. .23 on the night for Evan Hinson. Greenwich on the ball. He drives in on Carter, spins, gets it out to Johnson in the corner for 3. No good. Yes, it is good. Couple bounces later, and it finally gets a fall. Leads only 2 now here with just over 3 minutes to go. Double teamed at the top is Carter. And a whistle blown here, a foul on a timeout here called by the Rebels before the turnover. So it's going to maintain Rebels ball after this timeout with 3:12 to go. Just 2 points is the lead. We'll be right back, everybody.
Supporters of Rebels basketball in the local community. If you're looking to stay fresh.
I said I'd never join.
Thought living on sub would be too hard.
I figured only the weatherman tracks storms.
I said my job wouldn't matter.
3:12 to go. Rebels to inbound. Got it into Goodwin, who gets it right back to Miles Carter. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock and a whistle.
San Diego foul, number 8, Quan Grenick.
Quan Greta got the foul there. Knocked over Anthony Lee, it looked like. Coswell is just dying for his chance to get back into this game. Had to be sat down by Coach Mahan there for a second. He really wants to get back out there, though. Hinson to inbound. Got it to Goodwin. Goodwin got it to Carter. Carter drives in. Tried to get it to the corner, but it looked like he lost it. Oh, Anthony Lee tipped the ball out there. And then he goes careening into some chairs on the other end. Thankfully, he's okay.
23, Anthony Lee, his fourth.
It's 4 fouls on Anthony Lee. And Jelani Mitchell, no, not Jelani Mitchell, it's going to be Josh Harrison going to the line, I believe. Yep, that's exactly who.
Number 3, Joshua Harrison.
Harrison's got 9 on the night. The majority of these points coming in the second half.
This is your opportunity to impact the
As the
game.
first one misses. Trying to split a pair at the line, Josh Harrison does just that. A 1-point advantage for the Rebels with under 3 minutes now. Carter gets it over to Goodwin. Goodwin finds Hinson. Jab step, Hinson working in the post. Step in. Floaty couldn't get it, got his own rebound, can't get that one either. Goodwin fought for it and got it to go. Oh, strength, Shaq Goodwin.
Goodwin.
So we gotta mop up a little bit of the sweat here.
Stomp your feet, Reading fans. Make some noise. They will let you do it at school tomorrow. Get loud.
Thursday night hoops at Alvernia University. The Rebels trying to hold on to a 3-point lead over a San Diego Sharks team that just won't go away. 2:21 to go in the fourth. Jelani Mitchell bringing the ball up. Mitchell gets a screen from Guidi, driving in, not getting the layup, and rebounded by the Rebels. Here comes A. Lee. Lee almost got it stolen. He got it over to Carter. And Mahan had to call another timeout here as Carter was double teamed and he had no choice. 2:03 to go, 107-104 the lead for the Rebels. We'll be right back after this quick timeout.
That boy is Benny Hanna.
.203 to go in the fourth. The Rebels holding on to a 3-point lead here at Alvernia University. I'm Ryan Baxter, live with the 9450 Basketball League, giving you the play-by-play on what's going down here in Reading as Hinson pulls and can't get it to go off back iron. Greenwich got a long rebound. Gets it all the way across to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Harrison for 3. No good. Nobody got the rebound, though, as it finds Johnson, who drills the 3. Johnson ties the game here with under 2 to go. Carter. Hinson. Got it back to Carter. Carter pulls it. Off the side of the iron there, no dice.
It's a tie game, Reading. Your team needs to stop.
1:15 to go.
Defense.
Harrison. He gets a screen from Johnson. Gets it over to Johnson. The hot hand this fourth quarter for the Sharks. Puts it up off the side of the iron. No whistle for him. And it's going to go right back to the Rebels. We got a minute in the fourth quarter, folks.
The score is 107 to 107.
It's tied here late at Alvernia University. Carter takes it and gets the touch layup to go. Nobody stopped Miles Carter on his way to the bucket, and he got the nice layup to go. Johnson working on Lee. He drives, tried to get it inside to Guidi, lost it. Ball's on the turf. Jump ball. It was Hinson and Guidi, I believe, the one who got tied up there, and they're going to be jumping. .109, 107, 36 seconds to go. If the Sharks maintain possession here, they'll have 9 seconds left on the shot clock. It's the sweat getting mopped up off the floor by Shaq Goodwin, man of many talents, mopping one of them. There were a lot of moving parts on that ground there as they're still trying to get the court dried up here, it looks like. And it looks like it's playable. Indeed it is. As we set up for the jump ball, Evan Hinson will be jumping with Julio Guidi.
Here we go, fans. Jump ball.
They're waiting for something. Still waiting for the ball to be tipped here, as it finally is. Maintaining possession. Johnson got that tipped. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He pulls the three and drills it.
Number 15, Bernard Johnson. Timeout, Reading.
He's got 17 in the fourth quarter. And that was the last timeout for the Rebels. 28.4 to go. A 1-point advantage here now for the Sharks. And we'll be right back with the rest of the fourth quarter here on the 9450 network.
Fans, we would like to give a big thank you to Burke's History Center for sponsoring our giveaway in today's home game. Be sure to visit burkeshistory.org for more information. Entering the game for your Reading Rebels, number 0, Jalen Scott.
We are under 30 seconds to go. The Rebels down by 1. The shot clock is still on. But the Rebels got to go quick as Scott pulls a three. And hits it! Jalen Scott with a deep timeout of the game, the San Diego Sharks. There is exactly 24 seconds left on the clock, which means if the Sharks play this right, it'll be the last shot of the game. The Rebels have fought for every inch of this lead here tonight, and they got to do it for 24 more seconds. Now, if you're the Sharks, who do you go to? Obviously, the hot hand, Bernard Johnson. He's got 17, I believe, in this fourth quarter alone. Let me do the math. 3, 6, 8, 11, 14, 17 points in this fourth quarter for Bernard Johnson. You could go to somebody like Jelani Mitchell. Javon Nutter hit a buzzer beater to end the third quarter, and he's been relatively quiet this fourth quarter. Trace Diminoff had a huge four-pointer in the first quarter, and he's been relatively quiet since the end of the first half. The shot clock is off, 24 seconds. Jalen Scott with one of the biggest shots of the Rebels season. Goodwin, Carter, Lee, Hinson, and Tucker. That's the five on the floor to try to secure this victory for the Reading Rebels. Inbounding in front of the Sharks bench is going to be Mitchell. Hinson gets it right in front of him. Got it into Gredic. Gredic slowly dribbling. Anthony Lee in front of him. They get it over to Johnson. Johnson's got Carter on him. The drive, the finish, the make! Now wait a second. Oh my goodness. Did Coach Mahan just try to call a timeout? Maybe the scorebook got it wrong, and they did have a timeout. On the scoreboard, it said there was no timeouts. Okay, I got it. It was advancement of the ball. I thought they called the timeout. I thought Mahan almost got a technical foul there. Carter on the ball, 10 seconds to go. 5 and counting. Carter drives. The midi. No good. Jet got it up. Tipped and no good. And we got free basketball here at Alvernia University. 112 all the way through, and we'll have a few more minutes for you coming up on the 9450 network. Stay tuned, everybody.
Boy is Benny Hanna.
We got overtime basketball at Alvernia University. The target score to reach is 123. One of these teams has to score 11 points, and then it's game over here at Alvernia University. Goodwin's going to be jumping with Guidi. Guidi wins it. Tipped it right back to Gredic. He gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Johnson, who pulls it off the front iron. Long rebound for Carter. He's bringing it up all the way. Fast break. Barely anybody in front of him. Finally, it was Mitchell who got in his way. Over to Hinson. Hinson going baseline. Gets it back to Goodwin. Got it stolen. No. It's behind Shaq, but it rolls out of bounds.
Your defense needs to stop now more than ever, Reading fans. Stop those feet, make some noise.
We got to mop up a little bit more sweat out here. No buckets yet in this overtime period. 112, still the score all the way around.
Let's go, Rebels.
As the chant, "Let's go Rebels," trying to get going here at Alvernia University. Trying to get something going, anything going, to get their team back into it. This is Gredick bringing the ball up. And the clock never stopped running. Our public address announcer did mention that the clock didn't matter. The only reason that that's the case is because there is a target score. It still has to stop. Quad Gredick has it. Guidi. Inside, stolen by Goodwin.
And the steal by number 2.
It was Tucker who got the ball off the steal. Looks like Tucker had a lane, but Carter thought better of it. This is Anthony Lee. Anthony Lee drives. Floater, no good. Tipped all the way out. Good offensive rebound for Goodwin. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Goodwin moving. Tucker has to pull it. Missed everything. And a foul. Carter was hooked up underneath Johnson there.
Foul, number 20, Miles Carter. It's 4. Let's hear it for your defense. Let's make some noise.
Inbounding the ball here are the Sharks. Gredick brings it up. Driving Johnson, midi, got it. His impressive night continues. Carter, he gets it to Hinson. Hinson's got Mitchell playing some tough defense in front of him. He drives. Post move, spin, jumper. Off the front of the iron, rebound Gredick. We've played about 3 minutes here in this overtime period. The Sharks currently holding a 2-point lead. The target score again, 123, ladies and gentlemen. Blocked by Anthony Lee. Carter on the break. Steps through, gets the layup, got it to go. Carter got the layup to tie the game up. Each team needs 9. Almost losing the dribble for 3. Off the back iron, rebound, Goodwin. He got it to Carter. Lee pulls, no good. Tipped out by Tucker, but the long rebound by Gredick. Carter meets him all the way across. Johnson, wide open. Off the front iron, tipped. Out of bounds, going the way of the Rebels. Checking in is Trace Dimoff now. He's going to come in for Harrison. Goodwin's going to come inbound this thing. Miles Carter bringing the ball up. Gredick with him the whole way. Fake screen from Goodwin. He drives left. Floats it up. Can't get it. There's a foul, though.
San Diego foul number 13, Julio Guidi, his 5th.
That's 5 fouls on the big man Guidi.
At the line for Reading, number 20.
And if he goes out, there's not really much size on the bench outside of Javon Nutter. Julio Guidi being the big 6'9" guy out there. Would make the rebounding advantage a little easier for the Rebels. Shooting 2, Miles Carter. Missed the first one. Carter can't get him. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson bringing it up. Carter in front of him. Driving Johnson, steps through, got it stolen. Out on the break, Tucker. He got it tipped out of his hands. No whistle there, and Tucker hit the floor hard. It looked like he was getting ready to sky there, but it looks like he's okay. Now, no foul on that play there, as they just called that a clean tip from Trace Demoff, as Tucker seems to be okay. Hinson's gonna inbound underneath the basket here. Goodwin got the layup to go.
Goodwin.
7 more points for your Rebels. Gredic got Carter in front of him. Looking for somebody to give the ball up to. He gets it to Guidi. Guidi working low on Goodwin. Spins back baseline, layup, got it.
Number 13, Julio Guidi. Your Rebels need 7 points.
7 points and the Rebels have the win. Carter takes it himself. High off the glass, got his own rebound. Found Hinson. Got it to Carter. 4 seconds on the shot clock, almost stolen. He got it up. No good off the back iron. Lee tried to get the rebound, no dice. Johnson got the rebound though. Taking his time now, Bernard Johnson. Dribbling on Carter. Steps through. He's fouled.
Reading foul number 20, Miles Carter, his 5th.
5 fouls now on Miles Carter.
Johnson.
And now at the line is Johnson.
Keep it up, make it hard. Don't make Reading an easy place for visitors to come play. Make some noise.
It's 30 on the night for Bernard Johnson, and he's trying to get 2 more. Drills the first one.
Entering the game for Reading, number 0, Jalen Scott.
Looking to go 2 for 2, Johnson. Misses. Rebound Goodwin. Here comes Scott up the floor. Scott to Hinson, steps into a long 3, and Hinson! Evan Hinson with a massive 3, and the Rebels need 4 points to win. Sharks need 6, Rebels need 4. Massive 3-point bucket for Hinson. Johnson. He gets a screen. He's got Hinson on him now. Dribbles in. Layup, floater, no good. Anthony Lee on the rebound. Here comes Jalen Scott up the floor. Dribbles pass all the way over to Hinson. Pump fake. Crossover. He finds Goodwin. Goodwin over to Tucker. Tucker gives it up to Scott. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Scott got a screen. Takes it in. Hinson pulls it. Can't get it. Rebound Goodwin. A strong rebound shot Goodwin. Anthony Lee. No good off the front iron. A crazy turn of events on the offensive side of things there. Your Rebels still need 4 points. Gredic on the ball. He gets a screen from Harrison. Driving in. Scoop lay. No dice off the back iron. Stealing it. staying with the Sharks. They're going to say that one went off of Anthony Lee, and that's why it's staying here with San Diego. 119 to 117. We're trying to get to 123. Johnson got Lee in front of him. Spins in. Tough defense and a tough finish.
Number 15, Bernard Johnson.
All the way up, Tucker. Layup, fouled. The Sharks bench is amiss with that one.
Number 3, Joshua Harrison.
Myquan Tucker's got a chance to cut it to only 2 points needed for these Rebels.
That is his third foul.
Do not worry about the clock. It says here there's a minute and a half left, but we still got to get to 123. First free throw is good. Officially 3 points now for the Rebels needed to win this game. Big deep breath from Myquan Tucker. The second one. Got it!
Your Rebels need 2 points to leave with the W. Make some noise!
Gredick's bringing up the ball. He's got Anthony Lee to deal with. Slowly bringing it in, gets it over to Johnson. The hottest hand on the court. Steps back for 3. No good. This is the chance for the Rebels. Here comes Scott. Scott's got 2 on him. He needs help. All the way across. Stolen. Here's Hinson. Guidi got the dunk. Both teams just need a bucket. Here comes Jalen Scott. Scott slowing things down. 15. Tucker for 3 and the win. Tucker, come get, and the Rebels walk away with the win. 124-121. What a finish here at Alvernia University, and the Rebels get a massive win over the San Diego Sharks, and it comes off the hands of Myquan Tucker. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to tonight's broadcast tonight. I've been Ryan Baxter, live at Alvernia University for the Reading Rebels, where your final score again, 124-121. Myquan Tucker, your hero. Have a good night, everybody.